Okay. Oops. Oh. Good. Okay, so we are back with this guy, Ronny. He's been doing really great. I mean, he's just really cool. Last time we went out, he was just walking super fast, super eager, had so much energy, it was just really nice. Yeah. So, we're ready to go. Okay. Just there. So the biggest change with him is that I feel like he's not hesitating anymore. He's just walking. And he's walking with good energy. He's got focus moving forward. So that's really good. And we have been riding the same route a few times. And he's doing that super well. So yesterday we kind of changed it up. I went on a different route with him and it also went super well. So I have to say I'm very, very happy with him. I think he's done a really good job. And letting him go to these checkpoints and eat has really helped him become motivated and excited to go out on trail rides. I mean, if you can hear kind of how fast he's walking, it's very different than the last time. He's walking like with a lot of energy, he's excited, ears forward, he's not thinking about turning around, he's thinking about going ahead. And it's not like I'm asking him, I'm not sitting here kind of kicking him or anything. He's just walking like this on his own. So it's really nice. He's just a really cool horse. I'm really, really happy with him. Yeah. I mean, look at the speed. This was like, he used to only walk this fast on the way home, but now he's walking like this on the way out as well. Yes, you're a good boy. Wait, now he's trotting. So this is not me asking him, this is him all on his own. He's really going for it. Yeah. And he knows the checkpoint. It's a little bit ahead. You gotta go a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit. There you go, checkpoint. That was fun. So he just went trotting, excited, you know? He's going to the checkpoint, he's going to eat. Good. That was Luna. Yeah, so I think like this is a really good way to train the horse, you know? Instead of trying to force them to do something, try to just make them want to do the thing, you know? So I like this approach a lot better. And yeah. So now he's just gonna eat a little bit. And it's important to give the horse like enough time to kind of enjoy themselves, you know? And now he can stay kind of turning around this way, I don't care. He can move the way he wants to as long as he's eating. But it's important that he gets enough time. So he's not just eating like a little bit and then he's gotta go again. So just make sure you give the horse a little time to just enjoy the checkpoint and eat and feel like they get some time, you know? So a little bit more and then we're gonna go. So I think I said the last film that I let him eat for like 20 to 30 seconds. Now I think I'm letting him eat for like a minute or so. Maybe even a little bit longer. So I'm really allowing him to enjoy the checkpoints. And now he knows exactly where the checkpoints are as well. So now I'm gonna ask him to move. I'm just gonna get my reins. Okay. And you can tell he's gonna go. And now he needs to go to the next checkpoint to get more. So he's not gonna eat anything on the way. He's gonna have to go to the second checkpoint. Yeah, good boy. And if he's looking like a little bit to the side, I'm just adjusting him so he's moving straight. And that's it. If he gets super slow, he doesn't get that slow anymore, but if he did, I would try to ask him to move up and add some more energy into the walk. So, wait. Catching mice. But yeah, he's got that natural energy a lot more now. So that's really nice. Yeah, he's doing well. You know, there are so many ways you can train a horse. So maybe what someone would do with a horse like this is just, for example, a horse that doesn't want to leave the ranch, what they would do is ride out, and when they came back to the ranch, they would maybe work the horse super hard so the horse doesn't look forward in going back home. Or, you know, with this horse, maybe someone would make it very stressful for him. If he stopped, if he was hesitating, they would maybe add a lot of energy, force him to kind of move. But if you do that, you're just gonna tell the horse that they cannot win. If they just give up, you know, they just have to listen. The human will decide anyway. But that's not really what I want, you know. I want this horse to want to go out on a trail ride. So instead of trying to do all that stuff and try to force him, I just try to make it into something that he would like to do instead. And then you don't have to go through all that stuff, you know? You just get a happy horse that's excited just by making the trail ride something that's very fun for the horse to do, so he's excited about that. And I think that's a much better approach. You know, it's important to me that my horses and the horses that I train are kind of enjoying the training, and that I feel like it's something they feel comfortable in doing, it's something they feel good about doing, and it's something they're excited about doing, you know? I mean, look at this guy, he's walking like a champion now. And I didn't have to force that. I only made some checkpoints on the trail rides, allowing him to eat grass, giving him treats, and that's it. He's like super excited now to go out. So it's really, really cool. You're just kind of changing the horse's state of mind and try to make the training fun for the horse as well. And if the horses enjoy it a little bit more, he wants the checkpoint now. Yeah, you just gotta go up to the grass, up to the grass, up to the grass. Okay. Yeah, so if you just can change it and make the training into something the horse enjoys, something the horse really wants to do, that natural drive is gonna come. You know, there's no reason for this horse to not want to go out on a trail ride right now. You know? It's just the opposite. He gets to eat grass. He gets to enjoy himself. He gets to go on an adventure, eat, have a good time. There is no reason for him to not want to do this, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, I really, really like him. I think he's a really cool horse. I feel very comfortable with him. I feel good with him. I feel like we're friends, you know? I feel like he's my buddy. I feel I have this good vibe from him. So, he's a really, really cool horse. You're a good horse. Yes, you are. So now he's just gonna eat a little bit again, and then we're gonna continue. Okay, we're continuing, and now I started to trot a little bit with him as well. And it's a little bit difficult with one hand, but we're gonna try. So now we're just gonna trot to the next checkpoint. And also when I'm trotting, you know, I'm making sure he's comfortable on loose reins. He's not super comfortable with my dogs, I have to say, but he's not really doing anything, so that's fine. Good. So I'm also making sure whenever I trot, it's not gonna be too much uphill. I don't want him to associate trotting with something that's hard. So I'm trying to trot mostly when it's flat, you know, straight. So it's not that heavy for him. And he's going really well forward. He's doing amazing. Now he knows where the checkpoint is. Let's see if he finds it. Yeah. Bra! You're flink! Oh, now he wants treats this time. So flink kid! Yeah. And now after we have trotted, I'm gonna give him extra. Ja, så flinket. Så flink. Ja, bra. Åh, så flink. Okay. Well, now, you know, this is the checkpoint where he's not eating too much grass. And it's kind of strange because look at this, you know, he could eat some of this stuff. But he's not really too interested. This is not like his favorite grass. He likes the plants. Yeah, you like other plants, buddy. Eat some of this. Yep. There's grass. You know, in all the other places he's usually eating grass, but here he's always like looking at me, just give me treats. Give me more treats. Fine. You can have more. And if he's not really eating grass, I'm just gonna continue, you know. We're not gonna just stand here. But I want to give him a little rest to enjoy the treats and like a little break, because it is a checkpoint, and at the checkpoints we eat treats, we wait, we chill. So it's important that he will get that break as well, even if he's not eating any grass. There we go. Good. Yes. And today we're gonna just take a different route, and this is not gonna be like a round, it's not gonna be like a circle, we have to walk the same way back. But it's a better trip, I think. We don't have to go too much on the road with the cars. I can bring my dogs. So I prefer this a lot more. Ah! Okay, let's go. Yeah, just gotta get my reins. Now you want to eat grass, okay. So it's a more nice trip. It's more like in nature. I like that. But then yeah, we have to walk like the same way back, so we're just gonna walk a little bit, and then we have to turn around. And on the way back, he can get a little bit extra energy. So we are working on that as well, especially like on this last part. He wants to trot instead of walking. So we have to practice him just walking on the way home and only trot if I ask him. Yeah. But I mean, it's quite typical. It's not like a big problem. A lot of horses get a little bit excited when you get close to the home. They might want to trot a little bit, speed up. So it's nothing bad, it's nothing that's not normal, it's just something you have to just be aware of. And you know, don't let him trot if you're not asking him, or jog. He's kind of tripping a little bit on the way back. You will see, you know, when we get there. But now there's something going on up here. So, yeah, we will see. But he's doing great. I'm not worried that he's gonna do anything anymore. I feel safe, I feel good, I feel comfortable. Yeah, just out with a good friend. That's how I feel. So it's a good feeling. Okay, we're gonna approach this and see what's happening. Yeah. Okay, 2 tractors. And we have to kind of get around this thing. We're just gonna go out here. Very good. And then at this tee we also have a checkpoint. And it's the same, you know, each day it's the same. So he knows he needs to go to this tee a little bit closer. A little bit more. And I don't really need to stop him, he knows. Yeah, bra. Good. And at this checkpoint he only gets treats. Good. Quite noisy, this machine, but he's not reacting. A little bit on this side as well. Okay. Good. Yes, so Klinta. Okay, let's go. So the trip we usually, or most of the time we have been taking, is kind of straight ahead down this way. And that's when we ride like a circle, like a round. But now today we're gonna turn left up ahead. So he's been on this trip one time before. And I just wanted to mix it up because he's been doing the other route super well. We've been trotting, we've been cantering, we've been doing everything. He's just been great. So I just felt like we could mix it up, you know? See what happens. So we're gonna turn in this way. And then he's also gonna get like a little checkpoint just up ahead here. Just a little bit. He's looking for the checkpoint. And then he can eat some grass just here. There you go. And usually I would have like a little bit longer in between. Yep. But because this trip is new, I just wanted him to kind of get this insurance straight away that, okay, we're changing things up, but you're still gonna get the checkpoints, you're still gonna get to eat grass. It's kind of the same, even though the route is new. Yeah, new blink. So he's just gonna eat a little bit and then we're gonna trot a little bit down here. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna ask him to trot a little bit. And I mean, he doesn't need to trot super fast or anything. Just a light, chill trot. I'm in a light seat. And I'm just trying to keep him like in the middle of the road. He can be a little bit like zigzag, you know? So if you keep him like in the middle, it's a little bit easier to kind of keep control. Good. And also, you can tell like his head looking back and forth a little bit. Good. Now he's going a little bit over this way. Good boy. And this is just his second time on this road, so I think he's doing pretty well. He's not like hesitating. He's going. Feels really good. I don't have to sit and ask him to trot. He's just trotting on his own. Good boy. And I'm riding basically with one hand here because I'm holding the camera with my other hand. So he's just going on loose reins. And now we're a little bit on this side. We're going to try to go a little bit out. And then we have like a checkpoint ahead. And maybe we're going to trot all the way over. I think we will. It's not too far. And then we're just going to stop and eat, and we're going to take the same way back. Yeah. Now he's speeding up. He's going quite fast. Bra! Flink! Yeah! Only thing I don't like with riding on trail rides in my area is that all the roads are super rocky, you know? I don't think it's very pleasant. But he's got shoes on, so he will be fine, but I just miss more natural roads. And here we are approaching the checkpoint. You remembered. Good. So flink, kid. So flink. Really good. Bra. Good. So I'm just gonna let him eat here for quite a little while, a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna take the same way back. Good. Good boy. Okay, so we have turned around and are on the way home again. We're just gonna walk a little bit first. Wait. Careful. And it's really rocky, this road, so I just want to pass some of these worst rocks and then we can trot a little bit. And even if he's got shoes on, the rocks will still kind of hit the sole and hit the frog, so I just don't feel too comfortable trotting on this. But a little bit further down there, it's a lot better. He's walking really nice. We are on the way home now, and he's just walking quite good so far. Yes. There's no checkpoint here. So it's important to just keep the eating to the checkpoints, you know, and not let him eat all the way in between. That's going to be a little bit annoying. So before we get out on the road, we're going to stop and have like a checkpoint. Oh. Flinkit! Yeah! Each time I stop, he will get treats. Flinkit! You flink! And also important, you know, to tell him that he's being a good boy. Ja, bra! Flinkit! I want him to feel like I'm really proud of him, you know? Yes! You flink da! You flink! Now he can just eat a little bit if he wants to. Maybe it's not the best place. You want to eat here? Maybe? You just want treats, huh? Yeah. You flink da! Is this grass not good enough? No, it's not good. Okay. You're not interested? Okay. No. Yeah. It's not the best. Okay, we can continue and find. I know what checkpoint he really likes. Yes, I know. So now, for example, after we have tried it, I'm just gonna walk a little bit again. Ah. And I think they're gonna chop down a tree over there, so that's gonna be interesting. Ah, it's just a small tree. Okay. And also he's with the chainsaw, so we're gonna get tested with the chainsaw as well. Just making sure my dogs are with me. It's just a lot of shit going on today. Another tractor. And then the chainsaw. I'm just gonna bring him out so he can watch it before we're too close. There we go. I'm gonna give him a treat. I'm not sure how he will react if like trees are being chopped down behind us. I'm just gonna walk. Ah, okay, he stopped it. Tack! Yeah, just a little bit nervous, but not too bad. Yeah, good. Come on. Come in. Yeah, really good. Good boy. Good boy. I think I'm gonna ask him to trot over to this next checkpoint. Yeah. You wanna try it? Just a little bit. Very good. And then we're gonna let him stop and eat here. He knows. Oh, you got a good memory. Yes, you do. He loves this. Yeah. So we're back here. Yes, I'm just gonna let him enjoy this. Good boy. He's doing well. Even past the chainsaw guy. Well, he turned off the chainsaw when we passed, but still, he did it well. You know, a lot of horses would get a little bit freaked out if they saw a chainsaw guy and trees falling down, but he just kept his calm. So he's a chill horse, you know? He's a chill dude. Yeah. He's really enjoying this. It's his favorite snack right now. Yes. And you can tell it's like super green compared to the other stuff. Yes. Yeah. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. So because this is his favorite place, his favorite stop, I'm just gonna let him stay here a little bit extra. To just enjoy extra much, you know? It's like the important part of the training is the horse being happy, the horse enjoying himself. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little while and let him enjoy this. Okay. We're gonna continue. Hey, Rebel! Hey, Rebel! Hey! Hey! And now last time we came down here, he was kind of, now you already had your checkpoint now. Yeah. He started to trot a little bit more, like on his own. And on the way out, I think it's fine that he takes initiative to trot, because in the beginning he was so hesitant, you know, he didn't want to move. He was just super slow, super hesitant. So on the way out, I'm like, yeah, if you want to trot, if you want to go, that's awesome. But on the way home, it's a different story, you know? So you don't want the horse just running on the way home too much. So if he tries to run on the way home and I didn't ask him, I'm just gonna tell him, no, you know, you gotta walk. But he's doing really well right now. He's on loose reins. He's not trying to trot. Oh, there he tried. But that was maybe a rebel teasing him. So, oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I saw her. I did. Yes. But you gotta just let the dog be. Yes. You know? It's like he wants to chase her a little bit. Oh, I hear something. Maybe there's a guy in this house. It's like everything is happening today, it seems like. Just gonna shorten my reins a little bit. I heard something. Because sometimes there will be people working on this old house. Can't see anyone. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, not in this way, this way. Yeah. Yeah, but today he's doing good. Here he tries to trot a little bit. I'm just gonna hold him back. And then immediately when he starts to walk again, I'm gonna give him loose reins. And now all the way, I feel like I'm hearing stuff in the bush there, but I don't know. Yeah, and all the way home now it's also downhill, you know. It will also encourage the horse to speed up and trot a little bit more. So I'm just trying to keep him walking a little bit here. Yeah, it's true, it's the checkpoint. I forgot. I almost forgot. So we have pretty much the same checkpoints on the way home that we have on the way out. Yeah, he remembered. He was like, this is our checkpoint. Yeah, that's fine. You know, he's a smart guy. Yes. And yeah. He's gonna eat a little bit here, and then we only have one more checkpoint left before we are home. So yeah. I feel like I'm a little bit worried about the winter because it's like the end of August and I am already in my warmest winter jacket. Oh my god, I'm not gonna survive. I felt like when I moved here that I would adapt to the cold winter. Each year maybe I would get a little bit better, but actually the opposite kind of happened. You know, each year it's getting worse. I'm getting more and more cold. So I'm like, yeah, this is a new record for me, like being in my winter jacket right now. But the wind is a little bit chilly, you know. I get very easily cold, so I'm actually dreadful for the winter. But can't do much about that. For now, let's go. But I'm probably gonna move back to a warmer place in the future. You know, I feel like I'm reaching my tolerance level on the amount of winters I've had to deal with. It's not for me. Yeah, but for now, we're gonna stay. Yeah. Now he's walking really good again, so that's good. And that's like pretty much the only thing you have to do. So if he's going into a trot, you just pull back on the rein. And when he's walking, you give him loose reins again. Pretty simple. And he will understand. And now he's just walking really well. And also the thing about, you know, having the same checkpoints and the same route, the same trip, so he is confident. He knows what is going to happen. That is really going to boost his confidence, you know? So he knows. He knows we're going to go down to those hay balls down there and he's going to have another checkpoint. And then we're going to go home, you know? He's kind of aware of everything that's happening, and it's only good things happening that's pleasant for him. So he's happy, he's chilled. Yeah. Oh, he needs to poo. Okay. Leave your scent. Yes. It's a good idea. Okay, continuing on. I mean, I have to admit, I really like this horse. I'm not a big fjord horse. It's not really my choice of horse. When I think of fjord horses, I typically think that they're a bit more big, heavy, and lazy type of horse. And I'm more into athletic, fast horses. But I will say I've met a few fjord horses that have just been really awesome. And this guy is definitely one of them. You know? I can't help but kind of smile when I'm riding him. He's just a really cool guy. He's beautiful. and he's awesome. So I really like him. I like him a lot more than I thought I would do. I mean, I like all horses, of course, but there are some breeds, you know, you like more than other breeds. But this guy is really just, I really like him, I have to say. Yeah. You're a good boy. He's really cool. And he's just so friendly, you know. I feel like he's just super kind. He's just got a big heart. He's so friendly. He's so nice. It's just, there's nothing bad in him. It's just like this super good horse. And I really like his color. You know, a lot of fjord horses, this part in the middle is will be black. It's the most typical, I think. I'm not a fjord horse expert at all, but mostly when I see fjords, they have black in here. But he's Palomino. It's really pretty. Yeah, he also got zebra stripes. I don't know if you can see it, but he's got like zebra stripes on his legs. It's really cool as well. Yes, he's such a cool dude. Yes, I'm a fan. Yeah, it's nice. Sometimes, you know, horses will surprise you. Usually, like, no, not usually, but I used to not like Icelandic horses. It's many years ago, but it was just, I never understood why people were so into Icelandic horses. I mean, they were like small, hairy. I just didn't see it, you know. But then I had this Icelandic horse in for training. He was very aggressive. He had one blue eye, one brown eye, and he was like a pinto. And I fell completely in love with this guy, you know. He was just so cool. And he became amazing. And after that, I was like, I get it. I get why people like Icelandic horses, because even though they're small, they're super powerful. So after that, I just loved Icelandic horses. And I think this guy is really turning my view on fjords as well. You know? I think you are, buddy. Yes? I think you are. Because I was like, oh, he's a fjord, he's gonna be heavy, he's gonna be lazy and stuff like that, but he's not. He's not at all. He's light, he's funny, he's smart. He takes initiative, and you know what I like most about him is that he is like super rational, if that's possible to say about a horse, but it's like things make sense to him. It's very easy to teach him things because he's very logical. He's a very smart horse that just gets it, you know? So that's really nice. You don't have to show him again and again and again. You show him once, it makes sense. He's like, okay, cool, I get it, you know? Yeah. You deserve to be bragged about, buddy. You do. And now it's only a few more days with him and he's gonna go home. So hopefully he will behave well with his owner as well. I think if they do the same method that I'm using and doing the same things, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be okay. No. And it's really not that complicated. You just gotta think like, what do horses like? What will make a horse happy? Horses like to eat. They like to chill. They like to feel safe. And some horses also like to play and stuff and run, but mostly they like to eat. That's a big number one for most horses, especially this guy. So, yeah. You know, just do stuff that makes them happy, and they will be happy and they will enjoy spending time with you. Yeah, make sure they're comfortable, make sure they feel good, make sure to fill your pocket with treats. That's it. That's all you need. Yeah. And when we come here, I like to trot as well. So I will trot and then we will kind of stop before we get to the stable. Oh, he's going fast. And now I'm just gonna let him go as fast as he wants to. Sometimes he's also gonna go into a canter on this trip here, or on this road. And we're just gonna pass the gate and I will give him treats. Oh, oh, thanks. And I'm trying to stop him mostly with my voice and with my seat, because I want to check if that's working first. And if that doesn't work, then you can pull the rein. But I really want to try to just use my vocal cue and my seat, so he doesn't need to be pulled in the face. Yeah. So that's what I like to do. I always like to use the reins as little as possible. It's always like, the reins are my plan B most of the time. Sometimes I use them more, but I try to use my vocal cues, my seat, my energy as the number one method or tool to communicate. But yeah, we are home. He did super well. He's awesome. He's amazing. Nothing bad to say about this horse. He's just awesome. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Super good horse. Ja, flink kid. Kan die vogel eens? Ja, zo flink kid.